Good morning friends, and welcome back to another vlog. It is Thursday morning, which usually means conditioning morning at the gym. I have very much just woken up. We didn't have the best night last night, but that's okay. I have got my coffee and I am just having some time outside before Harper wakes up. I am super sore this morning, so I'm not going to conditioning first thing this morning at 9:30 like I usually would. I'm going to go tonight with Hayden instead, give my body some time to recover a little bit. But I am still going to go to the gym. I'm going to work on my cleans because that is part of our 8-week dial-in, and there's a couple of things I want to work on. Or I might work on my overhead squat, which is part of my snatch. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna go do some really good stretching. I really want to stretch out my body. I want to do a few handstands probably, like just really chill my body, but then work on a couple of technique things. Just take my time. And then I will go to conditioning tonight with Hayden at 4:15. Harper can go in the creche. And then tonight we're having his family over for dinner. We had mine over on Tuesday, his over tonight, which is a lot, but I really like it because then we can just put her to bed and I can keep hanging out, whereas usually we've got to like get a little, I get a little bit stressed because we're always out late and then Harper's overtired and it just ends up a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. There is a mum's group around which I might go to today, not sure, or a couple of my girlfriends might pop over, sort of up in the air a little bit. But yeah, I'm really sore. Last night I had my netball. Now I've played netball for like as long as I have lived in Australia. It was like the first thing I did when we moved here was sign up to netball, even though I had no idea what the sport was. I had a few seasons off when I was like 18, and then I had 2 seasons off when I got pregnant. Now this season has been like my best season in years, because I don't know if I've talked about this on YouTube, but I've talked about it on Instagram. But before having Harper, I was like the biggest I have ever been. I was like really unhealthy. It was like 6 months into the pandemic. I had miscarried. I had gained a lot of weight. I hadn't really been working out properly. And I just was in a really bad mental place, to be fair. Like the miscarriage really got me. And then we got married and then got pregnant with Harper straight away. I was very lucky that we got pregnant straight away again. But it put me in a not very good position for being pregnant. I know I've mentioned that before, that I want to be in a way healthier position to get pregnant again. So that season that I miscarried, I was still playing netball. Because we didn't necessarily plan the first pregnancy, we were very much, if it happens, it happens. And it did very quickly. I was still playing netball that season. And it was a really bad season for me, and I didn't feel very good when I was playing. I know I didn't play very well. I was really overweight. I was really struggling, and yeah, that was sort of like my last season that I had played. Then when I came back this season, I have obviously worked on my fitness a lot. I've lost some weight. I've been really focusing on working on myself, and it's been really good because like the last few games I felt like I played really well. And I've been playing like goal shooter, but last night I got to play goal attack and I was fit enough to like play it and feel fine, and it was really good. I felt awesome that I could play that position again and not be completely wrecked by the end of the quarter, because I feel like I played like center for 1 quarter a few months back and it killed me. So it's really cool to just see how much progress I have made. But I'm going to stop rambling because I always do this at the start of my vlogs. I always just talk away and I need to not. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to film at the gym and you guys can see what I do and what I work on in the end. fatigued. I can tell in my squats, but that's okay. I'm just gonna stretch now. I didn't do very much, but I'm just gonna stretch until, I've been going for half an hour just doing bits and pieces, so better than nothing. Okay, I'm just watching an old, I say old, July, last year video of Rachel Catherine's, which is about some books whilst I cook some protein pancakes. I made them from scratch this time. I didn't use a mix. Didn't have any eggs. So all it is wholemeal flour, protein powder, baking powder, maple syrup and water is all that's in them. And then I'm going to put protein yogurt on top. It is 20 past 12. I've just been doing some housework, just cleaning up, getting stuff sorted because we've got Hayden's parents over for, well, family over for dinner. I've just been trying to get as organized as I can to have people over. So just been cleaning up the house really, which is not that exciting. I've done 2 loads of washing, like very boring stuff, and got my last, well, not my last video, the video before that, edited and scheduled for tonight. So that's awesome. There was a real reason I picked up my camera though, and now I can't remember. I remember what I was going to say now. It's been like half an hour, but I finally remembered. I've lost my Kindle. I can't find it anywhere. I thought maybe it was in a bag that I gave my sister-in-law, but it's not. I've checked literally the entire house, the entire car, anywhere I can think that it could possibly be, and it hasn't turned up. So I'm currently reading like a physical book, which is good, like that I can do that because I do have lots of books, but it just means I can't read in the night when I'm feeding Harper. So I'm reading All the Bright Places. I've had it for a really, really long time, and then last night when I couldn't find the Kindle still after the second day, I was like, I really don't want to get behind on my reading just because I can't find it right now. So I decided to, yeah, get a physical book out. And I don't know if I've mentioned, but Harper has started taking the bottle, which she never ever has done before. So I'm gonna pump some milk and read, which again would be much easier if I had my Kindle because it's a one-handed kind of job. But I just want to pump and not just sit on my phone whilst I do it, and just see how much milk I can get her before she wakes up from her nap. But yes, I'm a bit bummed, but it's fine. I just don't know where the heck my Kindle could be at this point. For any mums out there, I used the swing, like the Medela swing pump. It was what was easiest available when I needed one when Harper was in the hospital with jaundice. When she was first born, she was super tiny and had really bad jaundice. We had to go back into the hospital to get her put under the lights, and so we needed a pump like ASAP when I then left the hospital. So yeah, we got this one. It's great, it does the job just fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna pump and read and read and pump and see how we go. My battery died as I was reading, but I just popped to Woolworths very quickly. We needed a couple things for dinner, and I just picked up a couple of other bits that I wanted to share. So I've got some chicken and bone broth, which is for me to make purees for Harper. I want to add some bone broth to them. I do want to make my own, but this was just a quicker option because I'm doing like a mix of baby-led weaning and purees, but I want to add some extra nutrients into her purees by doing bone broth and breast milk in the purees. So I got some of that. I also grabbed this almond protein. So it's got 10 grams of protein per serve. I'm more of an oat milk drinker personally, but whilst I'm on my dial-in, almond milk is a lot lower in calories, and I figured if I can make my coffee lower in calories and higher in protein, then that's a win-win, right? I also then got this protein muffin base mix. I don't know what I'm gonna put with it yet, but I just thought I'd pick it up because it was on special to try and make some protein muffins. The amount of protein you have to have when you're trying to like lose fat and gain muscle at the same time is ridiculous. Like, I feel like I'm living off protein. So then I bought this protein water, All Natural Bodies protein water in berry flavor. It's got 30 grams of protein, but I tasted it just before and I'm like confused by it because I feel like I'm thirsty as I drink it. Is that normal? Do people, is that a thing? Like, it's making me thirsty as I drink it, which I feel like is not the point. So I think I'll just drink half of it and just trap that I've drank half of it, which is still then 15 grams of protein just for a bit of water, but I don't really like it, I'm not gonna lie. Then I got some tomatoes because we're doing burrito bowls for dinner and we did not have enough tomatoes. And then got 2 of the Bar Counter protein bars. I got a honeycomb chocolate crunch and a chocolate brownie crunch. These are really good because they're only like 150 calories. So if I just need like a little bit of a snack, like a sweet snack, and want to get some protein too, I really like these. And they seem to always just be on special at Woolies. And then I got some Koopy mayo because honestly, flavor wise, it's my favorite. It tastes so good. And it's just so much lower in calories. So got that for tonight's burrito bowls too, so I can have some mayonnaise with my dinner. I still can't find my Kindle though. It is Friday morning. It's currently 7:05. I'm just sitting here having my coffee and reading on my Kindle because I found it last night. It was so exciting. I went to put Harper's cloth nappies for the last day and a bit in the wash, and I had gotten one of her wash bags out of the car today, well yesterday, because there was a nappy in there in a bag, like a nappy bag with a nappy in another nappy bag, and as I opened it I felt my Kindle, which is kind of gross because it was like in a nappy bag, but it was in a nappy bag that was clean with another nappy bag inside it which had a wet nappy in. So I mean, I don't know how it ended up there. Like, I do not remember putting it there at all, so that's probably the weirdest part, but I'm just so happy I got it back. I literally called Hayden yesterday and was like ready to cry. I was like, I don't know if I'm just being like a bit dramatic, but I literally could cry because I just don't have, like, I just want to keep reading. Like, the book I'm reading I'm not obsessed with. I'm reading It Happened One Summer at the moment, and it's really all over like Book Talk and Bookstagram, so I was really expecting like really high hopes for it, but it's not bad. I'm just a bit like, I'm not obsessed. I think, I don't know, I was worried that maybe I was rating all of my Colleen Hoover books too high just because they were the only books, because they were the only books I had read so far since starting to read again, and maybe I just was enjoying all of the stories, but that's definitely not it, because her books I just are like page turners and I've been getting through them so fast and really loving them, whereas like I can tell now that other books that I'm reading I'm not obsessed with. Like, this isn't bad at all, but I can just tell compared to a book, like her books that I was really loving, I can definitely feel a difference in like how much I value them and how much I want to keep reading and stuff like that. Whereas this, I'm sort of like not counting down, but I keep looking to be like, how far through am I? Like, I'm 100 pages in of like 370, so I've got a lot to go still. And like, it's, yeah, it's like a very easy, like happy, chill sort of read at the moment. Nothing page turning or obsessive. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with books like that. I just prefer a page turner. you know, prefer something that I'm going to be obsessed with. I'm trying the protein almond milk for my coffee, and I don't think I'm going to stick with it for my coffees. I'll see how my protein oats go. I made my protein oats last night and that had the same milk in it. I don't know, although I'm doing like a dial in and I'm trying to stick to a calorie budget and be pretty high in protein, I also want to enjoy everything I'm having, and this is okay, but it's definitely not as nice as my oat milk, so I'll probably switch back to my oat milk tomorrow because I want to be enjoying everything I'm having and not be compromising too much and like not enjoy what I'm doing. So yeah, it's not bad, but it's definitely not, yeah, I'm not like, my normal feeling when I have my coffee in the morning is like, and I just haven't had that this morning, so I'll probably keep having oat milk in my coffee, but I'll see how it is in my oats when I have them in a little while. This morning I am going to work in the creche at the gym. I do that on Fridays every week now. And then I'm pretty sure I have a couple of my girlfriends coming over today with their little ones to have some mum time, which will be lovely. And then we're actually going to my brother's house this afternoon to do some lifting. Hayden and I, he got a bar and stuff, so we're gonna do some weight stuff together. So that'll be fun. Okay, Google, turn down volume by 2. It is 1:45 in the afternoon and I'm kind of bored. But I've just been sitting here editing, doing, I don't know, I'm not very motivated today. I think if I don't get my movement in first thing in the day, it really, I don't know, it really throws me for the day. Like I went to the gym and worked in the creche, and then I tried to get half down for a nap, and I think her top teeth are coming through, even though her bottom one literally, like her 2 bottom ones just came in the past week. So, but I think her top ones are bothering her because she was having her hand on her arm trying to soothe her gums. So it took me an hour to get her down for a nap, which is ridiculous for her. And then, I don't know, I've just been like hanging out and waiting for a friend to come over, but her little one's been sleeping like for a massive nap, so that's sort of thrown a spanner in the works too. So I've done a bit of editing for my next video. I've read a little bit. I've watched some old vlogs of some YouTube friends. Like, I know I watched some of Georgia Rich's videos from like July last year, like when she got her car and stuff. So that was fun. But I just can't figure out like what I want to do. I don't know, I just feel a bit lost today, which is weird. I am excited to go to my brother's later though and do some lifting instead of going to the gym. I can't even remember what I've talked about and what I haven't talked about. I must be more tired than I realised. So once Harper wakes from like her second nap, if she even has one, it's nearly 2 o'clock now. I just don't even know what's going to happen with her tonight. I don't know if I should just let her sleep till like, I don't know, it all depends on how long she sleeps for. She's been asleep for an hour and a half now. So if I let her go for like 2.5 hours, that'll get her to almost 3 o'clock. If I let her go to 3 hours, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. But it is what it is. I'm just going to drink my gross protein water and keep doing random, like read a little bit, edit a little bit, read a little bit, edit a little bit. I don't know, I feel really stagnant today, which I'm not really in the mood for. Like I want to move, but I can't go anywhere because she's napping. I'm going to move later when we go to my brother's. I just don't know. I might just watch some more YouTube.
I love you.
Whoa!
Oh, thanks, Archie.
No,
No,
it's
just
got right
it's right in front of it.
Way.
That's to get that. Oh, you okay?
Nice. You can get a lower squat.
I know what you can do. Wiggle.
Got a bit wobbly then.
To a point where rather than catching it like here,
Just catch it down in the
you'll
squat.
end up in the squat
Yeah.
here, and the bar
Doesn't really
will
move.
Just, it won't, yeah, it's not going to
Yeah.
go any higher. It'll just literally come to here,
Yeah.
and you'll just catch underneath it.
Yeah.
If you can, try and bring your hand down a little bit more. Yeah, because that's where a plate's going to sit. Right?
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's where you're going to need to be starting. Yeah.
Bit heavier.
A little bit.
Yeah, pop
Just
it,
looks
pop
so
a bit more.
Yeah. That's the thing, I spooked myself.
Yeah. Extend those, really extend those legs and
Yeah.
get your whole body all the way tall. Yeah, nice.
I think the hardest thing is that my core is so fucked from having her. Like I can feel my core like tensing, but it like.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, nice. Good.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely.